Donations for what, Beth? Half the stuff you say isn't true. You don't know nothing about Canada. I actually talk to people because I'm watching that ostrich farm thing. I actually go into their lives and sit there and have a talk with them. And they told us they don't want you. They told me they don't want you. You're not the kind of people they want in Canada. Canada, a lot of people in Canada wishes Donald Trump would go over there and take over Canada and help them out. Because Canada is in a really, really bad way now. I'm doing good. How are you all? I've been working my butt off. But Beth, why don't you show everybody to Rachel? Are you just ashamed of her, or is she ashamed of you? The thing is, in Canada, if Canada joined the health organization, and in the health organization, if you have a farm and you have, like, say you have 100 cows and one cow gets sick with the virus, all 100 cows have to be put down. So when Canada joined the health organization, they were going in on farms where their animals had the flu, and they were unaliving all of them. With the birds is, last year, it's been over a year, but there was 80 of them that got sick. They came from Africa, they got the flu, the virus. 80 of them passed, the rest of them stayed alive, and they have an immune to it. But Canada, because they're under the health organization, they just want to extinct them all. They don't care. They don't care that the other 400 lived. Not only do they want to unalive the ostriches, they want to unalive all of the roosters and any other farm animal they have. Canada can go in and they can even unalive your own pets. They can unalive your own pets. And those ostriches are not used for the food chain. They're used for research to help them, hello Dakota, so they can find out how this disease is happening, this virus is coming around. But you're going to get it no matter what. We even get it in the U.S. and we're part of the health organization, but we made our own rules. In the United States, we have the CDC and we have all this other science that when someone's farm has this, you just take the ones that are ill and you remove them from the rest of the flock. You do what you got to do. If they don't make it, they don't make it. But the other ones get to live. But in Canada, they can come in and they can take all your animals and unalive them. And then they can even unalive your pets, because they've done that. They've gone in and unalived people's cats and dogs. But it is horrible. But that's the way the Canadian government is. They're all leftists. They're like Democrats, as we would call them. Their parliament is just, and they can't protest. If you go to Canada and you hold a protest against the government, you'll get arrested. 2 people held a protest. You remember last year when the truckers went through Canada and they were protesting? They arrested them all. 2 of them just went to court and they got a year of probation in their house. Okay? For the first 6 months, they can only leave their house 5 hours out of the whole week. That's the only time, 5 hours, 1 hour a day, they can go out of their house and do what they have to do. They're not allowed to talk to anybody else they were protesting with at all for the whole year. The second 6 months, they're on probation. They can go to work either from 5 o'clock at night till 10 in the morning or from 5 in the morning till 10 at night. But they're on a curfew. It's terrible. It's just terrible the way the Canadian government is. And Beth says, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I've been talking to these people. I go in there and watch them at 7 in the morning and they give an update. Right now, the ostriches are on a stay where they can't do anything until the higher court decides to hear it. But Beth, you're not an indigenous person. I'm sorry. There's no tribe in Canada that would even take you, okay? They had a bird pass away last week, and they did a tribal burial for that bird. So, you're not part of any tribe. You never were in Canada. You don't know nothing about Canada. I'm only learning because I go in and I talk to them and I ask them questions. But you're ridiculous, Beth. You know, first you were a lamb, though. Beth was burning Alicia's house. But no, they're saying that the birds that fly in the air can give the flu to animals on your property. But they're literally going in and wiping out their food chain, because when they go in and they take all the animals off of someone's farm, the ones that are using for like the milk and the egg, the chickens and all that, now these farmers have to go back and get more animals. And those birds, those ostriches, came from Africa, and they were quarantined for like a month before they actually got them. So anytime something, like if you buy a car, if somebody from Canada buys a car from us, it goes through quarantine before they can get their car. It gets wiped down for everything. And if there's any problem with the car, they can't get in until it's fixed. You too, have a good day. Glad to hear your mom's doing good. But, yeah, Beth, come on in here. I want to see why you won't show anybody Rachel's face. Are you like disgusted, or she just doesn't want anybody to know that you and her have something going on? Yeah, I've been watching it. I'm pretty interested in it because I really want to see what's going to happen to those ostriches. They don't deserve it. The pups are good. One's laying right here and the other one's out. She's out in the yard sunbathing somewhere. Probably, where's she at? Oh yeah, she's sunbathing. She loves to sunbathe. Yeah, they're doing good. Yeah, I do remember you from the PZ days, yes. So Beth, explain to me how you walk around and tell people. Yep. Explain to me how you walk around and tell people a bunch of lies, okay? You lied about being in the military. You lied about being indigenous. You lied about going to Canada. Because you're a felon, you can't go to Canada. And Beth, nobody's looking for you. You're just schizophrenic. There is not one person looking for you. Yeah. She is a felon. Yeah. You know, you talk about all these countries, you think you know about them. But you don't know about Canada. You don't know. I've been listening to them and talking to them, and Canada is so upside down right now. And these truckers that protested, they all lost their trucks. They got to go to court in November just to get their trucks back, and they might not even get them back. If they don't get them back, they're going to destroy their only means of making a living, which really sucks. Yeah. At first a lot of them said they didn't like Donald Trump, but they want Donald Trump to come take over. They want the U.S. to take over Canada. Because when the U.S. joined the health organization, we joined it, but we made our own rules. We followed some of theirs, but we don't follow all of them. Canada went right in and followed all of the, because the health organization, is thinking about, the reason why Canada is doing what they're doing is because they don't have the resources that we have to do. Hey, baby, you want to say hi? This is the first pretty one. Mm-mm-mm. See, Beth, this is what a good dog looks like. See, she's so pretty. Oh, watch out. Watch out. Oh, there goes her tail. But, yeah. But, yeah, I do too. I like their accent. Their accent's pretty cool. I like listening to it. It sounds like England. When we went to England, their accent was the same way. But, yeah, Canada used to be a really nice place. It'd be a nice place to go visit, but I don't think I'd want to live there. I wouldn't want, after everything I've heard that their government's doing to them, their parliament is so far on the left that, they said if something doesn't happen soon, it's going to end up becoming a dictatorship. But the reason why the Canadians do that is because, these third world countries like Africa and all them, they eat. Whoa. Hey, you guys want to go in? Come on. Let's go in. Come on in. Push the door. Go on in. They about took my table out. Yeah. I'm talking about Canada. I've been watching that ostrich farm thing. Been, going in on their lives and watching it and talking to them. Canada, they're so far left right now. Yeah, well, they want him to. There's a lot of Canadians want him to come in and take over Canada. Canada wants to be part of the U.S. now. Before, they were saying, oh, we weren't really happy with Trump. And a lot of us that are on there that are from America, we're telling them, Trump does what he says. If he says he's going to go do something, he'll go do it. And we told him that. Oh, okay. We'll get off of it. Now we're going to pick on Beth. So, Beth, you think it's all funny that everybody over here is fighting and you think you have won the game? Hello. You think that you've done no wrong. Let me tell you something. Just because we're all squabbling over here, they're squabbling, whatever, you're still not, you sitting over there telling your people, oh, see? Thank you. Look what I did. See, I told you they were all liars. You're still a liar, Beth. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't change a thing. You still lied about your military service. You still lied about having children. You still lied about being an indigenous. You still lied about, oh, I used to work a job and they chased me away. No. You've done a lot of this stuff to yourself. I know she's loving it. She's over there going, well, we're going to get one side of the story and the other side of the story, and we're going to put it together and make up our own story. Beth, you always make up your own story. You don't even have a story. Your story is done because there's nothing in between there. You don't have anything. You get on every day and beg for money. It'd be nice if one time you could go get yourself a job. Nobody is bothering you. Nobody is following you around. You're so schizophrenic. You're really schizophrenic. She told Devin the other day, oh, I got to get off because I got to go to the store early. I don't want anybody to see me. Beth, now you know how the dogs feel. They don't have a life. That must be a really bad life that you have to get up at what time and run to the store so nobody can find you or see you. You imagine what your dogs feel like being locked up in a kennel all day and having to smell that smoke. I mean, even people in your own life this morning were saying that you look terrible. Got more pick marks all over your face. I want to know what kind of motor oil you use on your hair, man, because that shit's stuck to your head. I saw you she was there yesterday picking lice off of her hair. There was flies flying around her head yesterday. If you watch the YouTube video, you watch it really close, you'll see there's flies flying around her hair. You know why you know what that means? Your head smells like shit, Beth. I want you to tell us the last time you took a shower. 3 months ago. 3 months ago. I want to know what motor oil you use. Because it's got to be some motor oil, man. I think your hair is stuck to your head. Your clothes are probably stuck to your body. You never change them. But you sit over there acting like you're all Miss Innocent and you've done nothing. Yep, that's what they're attracted to. Poop. They smell poop and they... But Devin will be so much happier when him and Alicia are together and he's away from you. Then he might, and I don't know Talk 5 and I don't know your time has come, but I seriously think, somebody get the word to them that they really should find out where Beth and Devin are living, because Devin is going out and playing with little kids. And we all know Devin's a PD 3-0. Remember? He wanted to unalive people's kids. He wanted to essay kids. Yeah, he's in his trailer park playing with kids who are younger than him. I would be very scared. Hello, everybody. He is out playing with kids after talking about essaying them and unaliving them. Somebody really needs to figure out where they live and warn the people. So, Devin, have you touched anybody lately? Have you touched any of those kids inappropriately? Seriously, you really need to, get help. Because you know something? I guarantee you something's going to come. Because he's telling Beth, oh, yeah, I've been out there playing with those kids all day. I wouldn't let you play with my kids. They probably have no idea what kind of a person you are. What you do inside your trailer. Hey, Devin, did you and the kid go behind a tree and he show you his and you show him yours? And he went, well, what the hell is it? And probably went home and said, Mom, the guy over there, his is like a shrimp. Will mine be like that or will it be bigger? Probably scared the shit out of his mom. Because Devin, you ain't got nothing. Like I said before, you having sex with somebody, they're going, is it in yet? Is it in yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? But Devin, don't play with those kids. Leave those kids alone. Okay? You don't need to be around kids. Yeah, I know. I do too. Devin, does your mommy let you share your toys with the other kids? No. I bet you... Does your mommy stand at the door and watch you playing with the other kids? Probably. But, if Talk 5 or Your Time Has Come want to just do some research, because I personally, thank you, Boston Mama, woman. I'd be really, really concerned with Devin playing with kids because of all the nasty things he said about kids. He is a PD3O. He even said he was. That's crazy. So, Beth, what's your next big scam? Oh, yeah, by the way, Beth's going to be raising money so Devin can get a new... Is that name upside down? Hey, that name is upside down. That's kind of cute. How did you do that? He was a No Child Left Behind student. Hello, Allie. So, Beth, you're going to buy Devin a new a new magnifying glass so he can find it? Are you going to go buy him one? Is that the next toy you're going to get Devin? And stuff. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. Oh, see how the name is upside down? That's pretty cool. I didn't have seen that. Yeah, Devin needs his car toys. But I'd be really scared to let Devin play with younger kids. Who heard of a 37-year-old man out there playing with kids? I mean, those people don't know about him. But they really should know about him. So, Beth, tell me what kind of motor oil you use to wash your hair. Oh, that's pretty cool. What kind of motor oil? Because I'll tell you, your hair's so slick, even the flies fall off of it. I mean, it's crazy. Should have seen it yesterday, man. There was flies all around her head, and she was picking the lice out of it, Yeah, he has his own kid, and he doesn't even play with his own kid. You're too busy playing with other people's kids. It is gross. Go watch the Instagram. You'll see it. The flies were flying around her head. They were landing on her head. And then she was sitting there picking things out. I think it was lice because she was like flicking them off, Beth, I bet you your camper has bed bugs. As disgusting as you and Devin are, I bet you have bed bugs. Just think, Beth, if you lived in Canada, they would probably put your dogs down. They would probably put your dogs down. Because they come in and they check your pet, and if your pet hasn't been vaccinated and hasn't seen a vet and hasn't done anything, they put your, they'll put your dogs down. They're very, very strict on that. Oh, yeah. That's why he needs another magnifying glass. He broke the last one. Because he lost it. Where? We don't know. But he's getting married to Alicia, so, Alicia's going to take, the Queen, Miss Dixon. She's marrying Mr. Dixon, so she's going to be the Queen Dixon now. Beth is going to be the ex-slob. You're a sloth. Ugh. I'm just wondering why Beth won't show anybody what Rachel looks like. It's either you don't like Rachel, or you don't, think that she looks good enough, or she doesn't want to be associated with you. And you sit there and tell everybody, oh, she's so beautiful. Well, what are you comparing her to, Beth? If you're comparing her to you, shoot, a 2-year-old, my butthole is prettier than you. Seriously. You're nothing. But you sit over there and you're just going on live constantly and, oh my God, this is so funny watching them all fight. Laughing and laughing and laughing. What? Uh-oh, she wants to come out and play. She sees Mommy out here. Come on, you got a voice now, huh? Ever since her tongue got fixed, she has a voice now. Don't you? You say, I have a voice. Oop, there's that tail. She just wants to be around me because I've been working so much lately. I haven't had time to play with her. I do love you. I do love you. Yes. You want to see everybody? Do you want to show them your pretty face? Oh. She's so cute. This is Rory. This is Rory. Hey, Rory, look. See? Look at that pretty face. Look at that pretty face. See, Beth, this is what good dogs look like. Dogs that are really, really taken care of and are really, really loved. She's not in no kennel locked up. Oh, there's a big one yawning. Yeah, she is gorgeous. She's gotten really good since everything. But we found out what it was. It was the food she was eating that made her allergic, so we stopped feeding it to her. But Beth, seriously, are you ashamed? Are you ashamed of Rachel? So you don't want to show anybody what Rachel looks like, or is Rachel just ashamed of you? Because, normally when people have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, they want to show them off to everybody and say, hey, look what I got. Me and her, we're like together, But you and Rachel are like, boop, you don't want to be together in public. Normally, what that means? That she's either embarrassed by you or she's not really into you. She's just playing you and playing you hard. So, she never bathes her dogs. They probably, it's bad. My dogs go to the groomers every 3 months. I got to set up an appointment because we couldn't groom them the last time because she was having her surgery. So, but she'll get groomed. She's going to get ready to get her winter fur, both of them. But so Beth, do you use WD-40 or WD-30? I want to know what kind of grease you use on your hair. What kind of oil? Because I'll tell you, man, I'm surprised you don't slide right off your bed with this much oil that's in your hair. And I want to know what kind of cut that is. Is that the trash can look? Did Devin put a bowl over your head and cut your hair and called it the trash can look? Because I swear to God, your hair looks terrible. It looks terrible, Beth. And you got pick marks all over your face and, oh my God. I'd hate to see what you look like in person. Probably look nasty. Ugh. I heard somebody walk by your trailer and went, ooh, that smell. What the hell's that smell? Oh, it's them. Nasty. So, is Rachel embarrassed by you, Beth? Yeah. You better be careful when you have any open flames around your hair. I think Rachel's embarrassed by you. I really do think she is. I heard she has an enormous double chin. So can I call her Nutsack Rachel? Nutsack? And I see she likes clowns, so she must be a clown.